Iceland is a land with amazing natural sights, but Þingvellir National Park really stands out for its wild beauty and old history. It's just a short drive from Reykjavik, and Thingvellir is a main stop on the Golden Circle tour. It's also a special place recognized by UNESCO. Here the ground actually pulls apart. This is where the North American and European land plates slowly move away from each other. But it's also where Iceland became a country. This makes it both a cool natural wonder and the place where the world's oldest parliament started. Thingvellir is very important to Icelanders. It's a symbol of being free and united for over 1,000 years. The name means Parliament Plains. This is because Viking leaders used to meet here to make laws and solve problems. When you walk here, you're walking on the same paths as old lawmakers and seeing the strong forces that made Iceland what it is. The park is like a living textbook. It mixes nature and human history in a way that's both interesting and deep. Thingvellir isn't just a place to take pictures, it's a place to think and feel connected to something very old. No matter if you like rocks and land or history, the size and story of Thingvellir will stay with you. So tie up your shoes. Let's explore where nature and history come together. This is the heart of Iceland. The first thing you'll see at Thingvellir is the Rift Valley, a big crack in the earth where continents are pulling apart. This is the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, which you can see above the ocean. The Almannagjá Gorge shows where the split is. Walk between the tall cliffs of the North American plate and be amazed by the raw power of the earth. The land here is a mix of green mossy lava fields, small birch trees, and the deep blue of Thingvallavatn, which is Iceland's biggest natural lake. Silfra Crack, filled with melted ice water, lets you do something amazing. You can swim or dive between the continents in super clear water. Waterfalls like Oxararfoss fall over the edges of the land plates, and the park has many cracks. These are constant reminders that the earth is always moving. Every rock and stream tells a story of fiery volcanoes and icy glaciers. Thingvellir shows nature at its wildest and most beautiful. Here, you don't just see the land, you feel the planet moving. It's a place where time and the earth come alive. Thingvellir isn't just about rocks and land, it's where Iceland became a nation. In 930 AD, Viking settlers met here to start the Alþingi, which is one of the world's oldest parliaments. For 2 weeks every summer, leaders and their followers built a temporary town. They talked about laws and solved problems. At the center was the Logberg or Law Rock, where the person who knew the laws would say them out loud and announce decisions. The Alþingi was more than just politics. It was a social event, a market, and a place to share news and stories. This way of having open public meetings lasted almost 900 years. It brought Icelanders together and helped them become who they are. Even after the parliament moved to Reykjavik, Thingvellir stayed the country's symbolic heart. In 1944, Icelanders said they were independent here, connecting their new freedom to old traditions. Walking on these plains, you are stepping into the place where Icelandic democracy began. Today, Thingvellir is easy to explore. There's a visitor center with great views and displays about the park's history and nature. Clear paths lead you through the Almannagjá Gorge and past old places like the Logberg and the sad drowning pool. You can visit the pretty Þingvallakirkja church or go into the lava fields and birch forests on hiking trails. For adventure, you can swim or dive in the Silfra Crack. You can get gear and guides for all skill levels. People who like to fish can catch big brown trout in Lake Thingvallavatn, but you need a permit to help protect the animals and plants. Whether you're here for history, pretty views, or adventure, the park has something for everyone. Spend an hour or a whole day, Thingvellir makes every visitor happy. It's a main highlight of any trip to Iceland. Why visit Thingvellir? Because it's where the story of a country and the story of the earth come together. Here, you can touch the strong forces that shape continents and the ideas that shape societies. Thingvellir connects Icelanders to their Viking past and travelers to the raw power of nature. The idea of meeting in a beautiful place to create a fair society is something everyone understands, and it started here. A visit is more than just looking around. It's a memory that stays with you long after you leave. Slow down, breathe the fresh air, and think about your place in history. Thingvellir is real, well-kept, and very important, a true Icelandic treasure. Don't just drive by, walk on the plains, and let Thingvellir's story become part of your own.